dancing on the
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone. Sorry, we are 10 minutes behind time because it's a virtual event, so we had to put things in place. However, Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone is actually the world's largest entrepreneurship ecosystem, a global startup competition and accelerator program that catapults founders through a journey of developing an entrepreneurial venture, gain training, resources, connections, mentorship, as well as millions in cash prizes and investment opportunities from our leading partners. Currently, we have 430,000 participants globally, 200 countries, 4 million plus USD cash prizes, 266 million plus in kind services, and world class network of resources. So, this is a great opportunity. But this opportunity is actually owned and managed by GEN Network, which is the Global Entrepreneurship Network, and Munshahat. Global Entrepreneurship Network operates a platform of projects and programs in 180 countries aimed at making it easier for anyone, anywhere to start and scale a business. The Munshahat is the Small and Medium Enterprises General Authority that was established in 2016 with the aim of regulating, supporting, developing, and sponsoring the SME sector in the kingdom in accordance with global best practices in order to increase the productivity of SMEs and contribution to the GDP from 20% to 35% by 2030. So thank you all for joining us for this historic day as Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone is having its national finals. And now I will hand you all over to our Managing Director of GEN Sierra Leone, Mr. Francis Stevens George, to give us a short welcome address. Over to you, Mr. Francis Stevens George.
Afternoon, participants, and good afternoon of our chairman, Jan Celia, Mr. Shakafona. I would like to welcome you. Since 2019, when as the Global Network affiliate in Sierra Leone, we bought this event here, we have seen that it has provided interesting opportunities for our entrepreneurs. It is also strengthening the ecosystem. So as you know, this is the largest and most diversified opportunity that Sierra Leonean entrepreneurs face. This year we have 370,000 entrepreneurs worldwide. What's really interesting about this program, I know we like money. Yes, it's the $4 million in cash prizes, but it's also about $150 million in kind. And we have been very impressed with the EWC because once you accept it, there is tremendous amount of coaching and very high level support given to you, the contestants, from experts from all over the world. So this is really quite unique, meaning that when the competition is over, you're left with something that is very valuable. Some statistics this year, we had 50 entries, and now 6 are the last year we didn't have a competition due to some technical issues. In 2022, it was 50, and what it shows is that every year we see that our ecosystem is producing through the opportunities of this competition of more and more interesting ideas. The ideas have made the final through an international competition. So you have been judged by experts from outside this country. We are also very pleased that we have lined up an amazing amount of talent as judges, among which is one of our partners at IPAP, Madam Joyce, and of course we have Mr. Colin Ogu of Christex, Madam Angela Bona, Madam Nasufona. These are people in Sierra Leone that have a proven track record. They have demonstrated results. They have failed. Oh, if I offend anyone, they have. So, count yourselves lucky to have these judges give you feedback. The winner for today would be one of the top 250 uh, uh, winners worldwide. And again, there will be opportunities for that winner to take their business to the next level. So, without much further ado, I wish you all the best of luck. I want to thank our judges. And finally, I would like to thank our team, led by our Chief Operating Officer, Madam Asenatu, supported by the platform teams, Mr. Gibral, Juliet, Momo, Cherno, and assisting Asenatu is Bernadette Coker. Yes, Coker. So thank you to the team and thank you everybody and good luck. May the best person win. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Mr. Francis Stevens George. So today's winner, as Mr. Francis Stevens George has said, will be having the opportunity to join the global 250 participants to go for the International Entrepreneurship World Cup. And so we'll be going straight to the panel of judges. The first on the list is a Yali fellow, world fellow, a dynamic entrepreneur, author, and administrator with deep expertise in gender and global policy, an award-winning activist for women's and girls' rights. She has boldly addressed controversial issues on the global stage. Recently, she founded the Women's Green Bank Sierra Leone Limited to establish Sierra Leone's first women's commercial banking following a successful launch of Susu Women's Finance during the COVID-19 pandemic to influence government policy and promote women's economic empowerment and access to finance. The first on the list for our panel of judges today is no less a person but Madam Nasu Genevieve Fofana, the CEO of Susu Women's Finance. Madam Nasu Genevieve Fofana, please acknowledge your presence, ma'am.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you. And greetings to all the participants and colleagues. Look forward to an exciting event.
Thank you so much, Madam Nasu. Up next is someone with an entrepreneurially spirited and business that is also business minded and is a multidisciplinary software engineer with over 10 years of experience and is none other than the founder of Christex Foundation, Mr. Colin Ogo.
Thank you so much for the warm introduction. And thank you for even inviting me to be a judge at this wonderful competition. And just best of luck to all of the entrepreneurs. And I guess this is just the start, if not the end. So good luck to all of you.
So up next, we'll be having an educator and an entrepreneur that also serves as the incubator manager at the IPAM Center of Excellence in Entrepreneurship and Innovation, University of Sierra Leone. She is passionate about sustainable business development entrepreneurship, innovation, and technology. Alongside her academic roles, she runs businesses in construction and hospitality. Her community service includes initiatives aimed at developing middle-level skills, creating youth employment, and fostering innovation and entrepreneurship among children. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Joyce A. Kursin Olowo.
Thanks for having me, and thank you for that warm introduction. I want to
My pleasure.
welcome all the participants and I wish you best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Finally, we're having a professional entrepreneur, marketing and communications expert with over 17 years of experience, specializing in diaspora engagement, marketing and communications, and investment in Africa with a critical focus on women in business in Africa. She is a humanitarian that works to change the lives of young people, especially girls in Africa. She enjoys spending time with family, investing in women and girls, as well as traveling across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Ajara Marie Boma.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me with you today. I'm excited about this competition and looking forward to being a judge, and of course, always supporting the work that you and your team are doing. So, thank you so much for having me this evening, and best of luck to all those who are competing.
Thank you so much, Madam Ajara Marie Boma. So I'm feeling so excited because the panel of judges is actually dominated by female. And it's kind of a balance because we do not have a female pitcher, but then I think it's balanced. Anyways, we'll be going straight to the pitch proper. And before that, I just want to inform and remind the pitchers the rule of the game. So, our pitchers, hope you're getting me loud and clear. For today's competition, you will be utilizing 5 minutes to make your presentation and convince the panel of judges as to why you are the best person to emerge as the winner and join the top 250 people that will be going for the international competition. And so you'll be using 5 minutes to present, and after you'll be using 2 minutes to answer questions from the judges. And so we'll go straight to the first picture for today.
Which states that 82% of the population is food insecure. That is why me leading a team of brilliant Sierra Leoneans has come together to change this narrative. As we had a vision to empower farmers in Sierra Leone through digital innovation to achieve sustainable growth and improve livelihood. Next slide. Next slide. Now, let me tell you a story about Mamitene, a hardworking single widow with 3 children, who has just successfully harvested 5 bags of pepper. Here comes Soiba, a local buyer who normally buys from people like Mamitene and sell to local vendors in free challenges with their farming. They call us and we assist them with their challenges in their farms. Next slide. Click, we have a custom. So I just display the platform. It is not a prototype, it's not an idea. So our website is on now live. So this is our platform. We currently have a database of sellers. Next slide. Sierra Leone. We have been validated by. Next slide. So how does it work? The first steps, we register farmers on our database and also import their information on our website. The next, buyer will browse our website, call us, or send us buy information on our various social media handles. You can call us and receive the notification. Before the notification to the farmers or the sellers, we match the order. If the farmers already have the product, our agents will do the pickup from the farmer, validate the product, and also facilitate. So our business model, currently the platform is online and we have value added like the transportation and logistics where we are raising a revenue from. We have a premium service for buyers and suppliers on the platform where we're raising money from. We also have advertising on the platform, which is also a source of revenue, and also consultancy fee that we are also getting revenue from. We need $50,000 to up our operation because currently we have many demands that are coming in that we are not meeting up to because of we want to expand our services. We need $50,000, $20,000 will be used for human resource and operations, 10 for office. 10, can you go to the previous slide? Okay, our underlying value proposition, direct market access, real-time pricing, and comprehensive support system, the transportation and logistics, and everything that a farmer need. Next slide. Next slide. So our impact in the next 5 to 10 years, we plan to elevate over 5,000 small-scale farmers from low income to middle income. We are solving SDG 1, zero poverty, attraction and financial. Our total addressable market is 70% that's actively engaged in agriculture. Our serviceable addressable market is the 50,000, and our serviceable obtainable market is the 20%. You are 3 years plan. This year we plan to make $10,000 worth of profit, and also next year we plan to make $50,000 net of profit. In 2026 we plan to make $200,000 net profit. Next slide. Next slide. So this is the brilliant team that is working very hard in serving customers from all around Sierra Leone. So we believe that if we can empower our local farmers in order for them to have sufficient and improved service, for them to yield more produce, we'll definitely have access to more produce. Thank you very much.
And that was the very first speaker, Mr. Abdullahi Bari from Sal Agro, connecting the farmers to the end users, the consumers. A quick one to the teachers, please. We know we're having a virtual event and we know the issues surrounding internet in Sierra Leone. So to make things easier, each and every one of you already have a copy of your pitch deck. So please be using your own copy of the pitch deck so as to avoid time wastage, because the time is 5 minutes, but I had to be patient with Mr. Abdullahi Bari because of some of the constraints that we were having. Up next, we will be having Mr. Kaba Fofana from Eco Plastic Recycles. Mr. Kaba Fofana, please.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Eco Plastic Recyclers. My name is Fofana Kaba, the CEO and founder of Eco Plastic Recyclers. Next slide, please. Next slide. Why? To eradicate plastic waste from landfills, beaches, and recycle them into affordable construction materials. Next slide, please. Our problem. Global plastic manufacturer produces around 438 million tons of new plastics every year, with no slowdown in sight. This number is projected to soar to 34 billion tons by 2050. 17 million tons of waste are generated in sub-Saharan Africa annually, and only 12% of plastic waste is recycled. Freetown, the capital city, produces an estimated 800 tons of solid waste daily, with only 21% effectively collected, disposed of. Real estate contribute to 40% of global greenhouse gases emission, mostly due to polluting construction method that typically use cement. Next slide, please. Therefore, after a research with my team, we find a solution that fits to our problem. So, in order to solve this challenge, we embark on buying and collecting of plastic waste from waste collectors, youths, and women. At the end, it will be washed, shredded, and then transformed into durable and less expensive interlocking bricks, pavers, poles, and roofing sheets, etc. Next slide, please. Our market validation. So far, we have sold over 12,000 units to diverse customer base. The positive feedback we consistently receive highlights the durability, cost effectiveness, the environmental benefit of our materials. This strong demand and satisfaction confirm that our recycled construction materials meet the needs and expectation of our audience. Next slide, please. How it works. First, waste collectors sort out this waste and then they collect it. After they do delivering to our site, and then we weigh it and then pay for each kilo. Also, our team sorts this plastic waste and then we process it and make useful products. First, wash, weigh and shredded, mixed with sand in a ratio form, and then melted in our extruder. After 2 to 3 minutes, the product hardens and is ready for delivery. So next slide, please. Next slide. Our business model. We, we are running on a sustainable business model. Sales of our bricks, roofing sheet, pavement, and poles. Investment required for this company. Firstly, we are asking for 50,000 US dollar, which we expand our production space with 20,000 USD, machinery which will be cost 15,000 USD, collecting trucks for our plastic waste which will cost 10,000 USD, awareness campaign which will cost 5,000 USD. With this, our production will go smoothly and meet our target people. Our underlying magic and our value proposition that make us different. Eco-friendly, 3 times stronger, tested at FBC, water and fire resistant, affordable. These qualities make us the best choice for sustainable, efficient, cost-effective construction solution, setting us apart from traditional method and competitors. Next slide, please. Our competition. First, like I said in the last slide, we have tested it at FBC, which is 3 times stronger, and others we are 3 times stronger than them. Current measurement, we mix sand and waste plastic. So our competitors do not use such, they only use sand. So fire resistant. Our bricks is very durable that it will not easily catch fire. Also the durability, like we have tested it with many people, and also it is very, 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 very strong. So next slide, please. Our marketing plan. We are we offer 5% discount for first time buyer and bulk buyers. Also free delivery from 1,000 and below. Our go-to-market strategy: conduct workshop and seminars on the benefit of using recycled materials, partner with local government and NGOs for large-scale recycling initiative, establish a sales team to reach out potential clients directly, customer support, provide excellent and after-sales support to build long-term relationship. social media, and door to.
Um, Thank you for. I guess I can go first. My first question is: you mentioned in one of the slides that you sold 12,000 units, and I just
Yes.
wanted to like some clarity. Like you sold 12,000 units of what
Yeah.
exactly? That'll be my first question.
Well, like in the slide that we have sold 12,000 units so far, and each pavement cost 12 million. So total we have make 16,000 US dollar in 2023, and in 2024 to 2025 we are planning to add that amount with 10%, which we will be making a total of 32,000 US dollar annually.
Okay, thank you. I'll yield to any other judge that has a question. If not, I do have a follow-up.
Okay.
Yes, I have a question for
Okay.
ecoplastic.
Okay.
Can I go?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, I want to know about your team composition and your background, considering the fact that you are working on eco-friendly blocks. So, I
Yeah.
want to know your background in that area, in fabrication and all of
Well,
that.
I am a
And
self-taught.
the
As for
sec-
me, as
actually,
the
please hold,
okay,
please hold on. Please hold on. The second part of my question is, you have a competition with those products.
yeah,
We have blocks that have been made with sand and
yeah,
cement,
yeah.
and you already have competition because the culture here, people use block those kind of blocks to do their building. So how are you going to address the issue of introducing or bringing these eco-friendly blocks to use? How are you going to address that to have more customer base? So that's my questions for you.
Well, as for my team, as for me, the CEO and founder, I am a self-taught material engineer with 4 years experience, and Philippa Kraikol, the co-founder, also an advocate and the president for Young Girls Network Sierra Leone. Also, Mr. Kamara, a master's in chemistry and physics, who is a co-founder for Ecoplastic Recyclers and also the co-founder and managing director of Freetown Innovation Lab. So my team is a sustainable and thinker team, and also we are able to prove our so
Okay, so the
our
question on competition.
yeah. Okay. The question for our competition is that
Thank you so much, Mr. Kaba Fufana and judges, for such questions. And now we'll be giving the same opportunity to Mr. Abdullahi that's missed out on his chance to be questioned by the judges and convince them in order for him to have a chance in being the winner for today. So over to the judges to ask questions to Mr. Abdullahi Bai.
Okay. Abdullah, thank you very much for your presentation. I just wanted to know what is your biggest challenge and how are you and your team trying to solve that? And the second one would be, could you just give us a brief background on your team, who the people are, and what their experiences are? Thank you.
So thank you very much for the questions. My biggest challenge presently is to meet the growing demands of my customers, my customer base, because currently I'm having loads and loads of demands. Currently, people are asking for hybrid fertilizer, different products, different services. People are calling us and they need experts, they have challenge with their farm, they need somebody to advise them. So meeting those demands is one of my biggest challenge. So that is why I'm trying to bring in more people on board in order to mitigate that, to facilitate all those, to satisfy all those customer base. And with regards to my team, I, as the founder and CEO, I have expertise in leadership management and digital innovation, web development, and all. My COO, who is Adama Fidel Camara, he has a higher diploma in agronomics and BSc honors in business management. Our admin and also our admin, Susan Camara, she's just a graduate from FBC, and our sales manager, Daniel Momo Conte, has a BSc honors in agribusiness management. And I have my Abubakar Jibril, who is also a CMO, is an expert marketer, and also Philip Makjumu is our CTO, a professional computer software engineer.
Okay, if I can jump in quickly with the questions. So again, thank you for the presentation. So you mentioned this product the website is live. I'm just wondering, like, how many farmers do you have on the website so far? And also how much in terms of like sales have you done? Like the total sales to date?
Okay, so we have a comprehensive database which makes up of 90 farmers on our platform. And also our total sales is 150 millions.
Sorry, just to make sure I get that clear. 150. 2023 is 100 and how many millions?
No, sorry, 2024.
Yeah, if you could just tell me the number. It's not coming quite clear.
Yeah, for this 2024, we have made 150,000 new loans net sales.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Judges. Up next, we'll be having Emmanuel S. Camara from Freetown Market. Emmanuel S. Camara, you have 5 minutes to make your presentation. Over to you, sir.
Hi, good day. My name is Emmanuel S. Camara. I'm the founder of Freetown Market. Freetown Market is a multi-vendor e-commerce platform that is working on solving the fragmented market of Sierra Leone within the e-commerce segment. Our vision is we want to create a platform suitable for businesses to be able to showcase their products, whether from B2B or B2C in Sierra Leone and the international markets, by breaking accessibility to products and trade, by creating ease and comfort for traders to reach a bigger market. Could you go to the next slide? Could you go to the next slide? So our problems, so lack of availability to support local indigenous small businesses is one problem. And also local indigenous businesses struggle to grow due to the tools they need for scalability. And also the public health safety for street vendors and hawkers in streets is one other problem that is affecting our e-commerce sector and market. Could we go to the next slide, which is the solution? So we are planning on building a unified platform for vendors and local indigenous businesses to grow. And also we're working towards empowering local businesses, whether it's given training or whatsoever, we can support them to grow. And also create an increase in access to their markets, wherever niche they're in, also create ease for trading within the country and also nationwide, worldwide, sorry. Could we go to the next slide? So our market validation. So we have been working towards understanding the problem available, and we have created a WhatsApp group and also on social media where we have been doing social commerce to be able to understand the problems our local merchants are going through. We have about 1,000 members in this platform, in one of our platform, and we have about 200 plus engagements almost daily, more, and about 250 plus merchants daily engaging in this platform. On Facebook, we have about our largest following is coming from Freetown, basically. So we are targeting Freetown at the moment, and also we have our reviews on our from our social platform. How we're going to solve the problem and how it works. So we are planning on creating an application and also a web app. So with our application, we shall be having two module, which is the vendor model and also the shopper model. So within these models, we shall be having the following features, which anyone can register as a vendor or as a shopper, and also vendors could have a dashboard, see analytics, and understand how their business is growing. They could take in order. They could do product listing, and also we're planning to work with payment systems which are safe to be able to execute payments, and also shoppers can find and then see details of product they want for easy trading. Next slide. So we're working towards doing a commission-based um, um, module towards our platform, wherein we shall be taking commission per transactions, and we shall be looking to ask for 40K towards the following activities and projects we're working on to build a system development, cloud infrastructure, vendor support, supporting vendors, and also operations. And we shall be working towards bringing and acquiring these merchants and then users on our platform by marketing and branding with 8,000, as we can see on our slide. So the next slide, which is our value proposition, we are working towards transforming e-commerce in Sierra Leone, basically creating a user-centric vendor platform for B2B and B2C, and also trying to personally support and encourage seamless trading in Sierra Leone and have wherein we can have a nice experience, and also focusing on building trust with our users and customers. Competition for uh, competitions we have basically for now EasyGet and then Tango. There are a multi-vendor as also we are. So our social presence for now, we have on Facebook like 3.1, which we have been using to understand the needs for our people, and also on WhatsApp. So we have about 300 vendors in our WhatsApp group. We are working towards a commission base for now, when we're going out, and also we will be creating a mobile and a web app towards solving our issue. Next slide. So we shall be going to market with the following plan by using social media, where we would use influencer ads and then try to create strategic contents towards getting and attracting users, television and web, and also to strengthen brand message out there, and also encourage our local individuals to transform from local to tech. And also we shall be acquiring our customers from trade shows, and also on foot person to person outdoor marketing from there. Next slide. As a growing business, a
Thank you
startup,
very much for great presentation,
uh,
Mr. Emmanuel S. Over to the judges for questions, please.
okay.
Hi, Emmanuel.
Okay,
This is
Madam Ajo.
Ajara.
Yeah,
I just
Adria.
have a question. So I noticed you talked about your competitors in this presentation. Have you thought about partners? Because when you talk about buying and selling, I think it would be good to consider partners that can help you get your products or their products down to the end users. So looking at courier services, air freight, sea freight,
Yeah,
partners as well.
local deliveries, courier services within Sierra Leone. We have a conversation with some of them, which SendMe is one of the delivery services in Sierra Leone. We're having that just so we know, and also we are working towards partnering with payment systems that are secure and have a track record of being, and also Money Me, we are also starting a talk with them. So yeah, we have that in mind.
Hey, if I can just jump in quickly. Thank you for the presentation, Emmanuel. Yes, so kind of a similar question in terms of the competition that you have. Is like, how do you plan to further differentiate yourself from the competition that exists? Because if I look at the other things that you said in terms of the application, it is possible for your competitors also to build an application. So I'm just wondering, like, what are the furthering differentiating factors you're thinking about that would put you a step ahead of the competition?
So basically, when it comes to Tanglo, they outsourced from they outsource their web app, which is not something they build from scratch. We are building from scratch towards creating security and also making sure our platform is safe for every individual. So we're not outsourcing. So we're trying to create a very unified secure platform. And also Tanglo EasyGet is one which has been going and coming. So they haven't been stable. So stability with them is not okay because they haven't been strong in the market. So they are almost like not good.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
And also we're trying to solve more features, like bringing up more different features within our platform, wherein we would be encouraging concerns with current vendors, solving their problems, and also more. We are even in some to the features. We are even planning to bring up a video side in within our feature, wherein people from the vendor side could post videos and people could see live how their products are and really know how it happened. So video features is one of them that will be in it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Up next, we'll be having Mr. Umar Mansare from Cameroon. Mr. Umar Mansare, you have 5 minutes to present.
Yeah, okay. Hello, how are you doing? My name is Umar Bolkadaman Sarai from Cameroon. And of course, Cameroon, we address significant challenges that are faced by vulnerable individual in Freetown, particularly the issue of fraudulent agent and limited access to reliable information when searching for a place to rent. Next slide, please. The reason is that we are passionate and then we envision the scene where one does not have to struggle to locate a place, to locate an available place to rent. And also, in order to making sure that our vision truly and anticipate, we want to make sure that we envision that no agency fee before one having access to rent. One has to pay no agency fee before they actually get the place that they want to rent. Next slide. The problem is that on the left hand we have the renter, and then on the right hand we have the house owner. They've been facing fraudulent agent at multiple contact with agent and then booking fee before one ever have to see what you want to rent, or maybe probably you don't want it. And also unverified agent. Our solution, next slide. Our solution is that a Cameroon tier app locator, whereas you just have to search as per location. Remember, you don't have to pay no booking fee or agent is required for you to have access to our platform, which is available right now. And then you also help you connect with verified agent, and then you take a virtual 3D tour in order to make sure that you actually want the product to make informed decision. Next slide, please. Our market validation is that early 2023, we decided to do a market survey, online survey, and trying to ask series of people if actually the problem we are trying to solve in Freetown, if it is a problem, and then if they want it. And at the end of the day, we were able to have 52.8% of women who actually say, yeah, we want this problem, and then this problem has been around for quite a long time, and we'll be glad to if it is solved this way. And of course, another gender who also 43.1% of the male that agreed that, okay, they actually want this product. how it works. First, just have to visit our website. Remember, you don't have to log in, you don't have to pay anything. You visit our website, and then you available list of properties will appear, and then you select the option with or without agent giving you access. And then also step 3, you see detail of our property, and then you get a virtual 3D tour. Step 4, where make informed decision. But if you do not actually see, you can also come back and then try for such a more business model, which is the next slide. For users, it's free because we are terminating the problem that has been existing. And then for estate agent, imagine we are collecting only 8% commission, and then for property owners, it's only 5% compensation upon. And then our investment required is $25,000, which you'll have to go to website, and then website upgrading, and then also mobile apps, which is iOS and Android, and then of course having office space for face-to-face conversation. Uh, Underlining statement is that we are eliminating the Yagba stroke challenges student, vulnerable individual and families are faced locating in place in Freetown to call home. Of course, there's no booking fee and then no multiple contact with agent. Competitors, products and solution, we do not just a user-friendly interface, but also we have a web and mobile app application on the go. And cost structure, yes, we take no booking fee. Imagine we do not take no booking fee, commission only upon rental and or purchase. Services is that not only multi options appear in areas others do not have, but also you have access to share these properties with your other fellows in other groups in order to make informed decision. Go to market strategy. First, we carry on the design, research, and then business structure development, and then our channels, our social media, website, and app store. Of course, our focus and on the east and the western part of Sierra Leone, and then we do on-and-on business conversation as business person to person in person. Sorry. Our adaptation strategy is the social media free use for 3 months, and then email marketing as well. We are creating a social impact through by safeguarding lives by helping to locate available housing in a safe environment in Freetown. And also, we provide a comprehensive database for housing in Freetown. Traction and financial. Currently, according to the Ministry of Land, Housing and Community Planning 2023, private renting household is 1,715,489. And then we are targeting 5% of the market size, which is 85,792 households. Sierra Leoneans Leones is 200 cost per house, which is 2%, that will be 40 leons. And then our market, of course, focused turnover size of the revenue generated from year 1 to 2. And of course, these are our team. My name is Marbol Kadamansare, a full stack a full stack software developer with a passion for innovation. And we have Maria Mambayo, business engineer with entrepreneurship background, which is co-founder. And then we have Tahib, who is the chief technology officer, a web and mobile developer. Thank you very much, Mr. Broker.
Thank you so much, Osman. First, that was really, really swift. Over to the judges for questions.
Okay. Yes. Yes. So
Questions?
yes, thank you for that presentation. Just one, in terms of the belt that you're working on, like how far developed are you? And then the second thing is, I just feel like a product like this to succeed, you need to get the existing ain't on the platform. So how do you go about get them on the platform, considering that they may be losing out some of that in charge? And also in the same case, how do you also incentivize the on the platform?
All right, thank you very much. Actually, I appreciate the question, and for the development who's gone as far as possible, though it has a system one that is but at this point in time, we have available houses. Please use your phone now and then type and then browse.com, and then you see places that are already there. We have gone far with the let me say with the development of development, and then we are pushing with regards to that. We do have a website. We also have, I don't know if you can see my screen, we also have a mobile app for Cameroon here, which is also on development on the go. And then you can also access available properties in there. And then at the end of that, nobody has to pay anything for this. So as far as we are concerned, as far as the project and then this one is going on, this is how far we have gone with the development of Cameroon here. And what was your next question again, please?
The question is, how do you incentivize the to be using your platform in terms of the houses they manage already? Why or how you going to get them to put cameras here?
Hello? I think we lost the rep from Cameroon. So we're going to the final picture for today's event. And when he joins us again, I think we'll give him the opportunity to come once again. So over to the final picture for today is Mr. Brima Richmond Kaba. Mr. Brima Richmond Kaba, you have 5 minutes for your presentation.
Good afternoon to you, Executive Director for Business. Let's move on. Next slide. Our vision is actually to address a sustainable farming practice. We want to foster moving from conventional farming systems where we can address issue relating to scarcities of land degradations, inefficiencies, and also result in water wastage and chemical use and limited crop yields. These are our visions. Let's go ahead. Next. Okay. So in Sierra Leone, the conventional farming is one of the key practices that every farmer actually has undertake to date. Is a farming that actually results to huge numbers of climate issues. We have upland farming. According to WFP, 78% of Sierra Leone's population are served food secured, food secured. One in every 5 households actually are survey insecure, and over 85% of farmers in Sierra Leone are involved in upland farming, which is actually a threat to environment. Next. Next slide. Okay. So what are we actually intend doing? We are planning to move people from conventional farming that actually resort to the use of huge lands, the use of upland system of farming that resort to climate change. So we want to take them from the practice of this upland farming to a system that we call hydroponic system, wherein we combine both aquatic farming and vegetable productions, wherein the water that produces the fish also serve as a source for vegetable productions. Let's go. Next slide. This is our product. We, in the process of actually transforming agricultural system in the country, we are intended to embark on producing of fish and vegetables using symbiotic system, wherein the water actually support the vegetables, and the vegetable farming also supports environments where the fishes can grow and produce quality and high proteins the food system for Sierra Leoneans. Let's go. It's our market validations. Of course, we all understand there is no one, including you, the judges, that cannot eat a fish. maybe a date, I can assure you that over 99.9% of every household in Sierra Leone actually need fish and vegetables. 98% of restaurants in Sierra Leone need fish and vegetables, and 99% of all, hotels and actually need fish, vegetables. And, and 99% of our supermarket in the country, in Sierra Leone and even out of Sierra Leone actually requires fish and vegetables for our for survival. Let's go. How it works. As we earlier on held, we want to move these conventional ways of farming. So in the process of after production, we reach out to our customer through our online marketing, through engaging on social media, through effective digital advertisements, through automated image marketing and data-driven insights. Let's go. Next. What we want to really achieve are value propositions. Our business model, we reach out to direct sales and we produce product delivery cost, and we set technical and service individuals and consultancies, the government and NGO who may want our service, and of course that is our revenues streams. Educational workshops, we provide trainings, and we also maintain upgraded for others who want the same. And our costs actually involve that initial setup and equipment, which is 200,000, and technologies and software 3,000, 30,000. Operational cost for first year, which is 31,000. Marketing and sales 52, and staffing cost, of course, 105, and legal administrative cost and contingent is 15,000. So the total for us to set up our business is 443. Next slide. And our value propositions, we really want to transform a food security dish in Sierra Leone, food and health nutrition with innovative system uniquely designed to create local jobs and enhance sustainability through climate smart approach, driven fresh organic produce while contributing to grains features and strengthening community resilience. That is our feature. So using this aquasonic ponit system. Let's go. Next slide.
I'll have to stop you there, very much, Monkaba. Thank you so much for your presentation. Over to the judges now for questions.
To make sure I understand the product clearly. This is kind of in terms of having a sustainable
Yes, sure.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't know, is there like any case studies that you can share of like where the results that they've had in terms of the quality of the food? And I don't know if there's like existing case studies that you can share around this idea.
Time hasn't allowed me to reach to my team. I have somebody's who based in France, who I'm also working with, Mr. Christian Gov, and who very closely connected with it, designing these products, and it's the product that's actually helping the Western world today, to move from this food insecurity. Even though we have us yeast that can feed Sierra Leone, so we need to actually bring innovations in the way that even at the backyard we can set up farming system that use fish and vegetables, that can feed, families and the people of Sierra Leone. So I have a very strong background from people, in the West.
Okay, and then if I can just then ask a quick follow-up, if none of the other judges have a question, is like in terms of the space that you need it's like how much, in this case, crops would be able to produce? Because I guess you're trying to say that, yeah, like there isn't enough of this in Syria. I'm just wondering, like the space that you need to kind of like have this controlled environment. How much crops?
Like if you
that we're
can
looking
see
at
the
now?
projection here, but you see the fish farming you can have 6 months, and in vegetables also every 3 months. So it's like it's a innovations that really aim to really address the needs of food security. There's no vegetable that can last over 3 months. If you take a look at lettuce, you take a look at cucumber, you take a look at pepper, there are veggies that we have you can produce in 6 months. So the same thing also goes to the fish in 6 months, you can harvest a huge amount. So that is the way how actually the process look like. So it's not like something that have to take a longer period. So it depends on the way how we harvest, and the way more we harvest, the more we actually generate resources. This is just a pictures of what we intended doing, but going forward, you will see that we can even scale up in the way that can produce more than what we have actually projected here.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I missed some of your presentation because of the internet. I just wanted to understand, have you started this, or is this just something, it's a plan? Have you had a proof of concept? If so, what has been the uptake and what have you found, and what is your main challenge?
Thank you so much. As I mentioned earlier on, I have had a person who's based in France who's working on this, and that, of course, he guided me in the process of
in
actually
Sierra
doing this
Leone.
and how. Say it again.
I was talking about in country.
No, in
Yeah.
Sierra Leone here is an idea, it's an idea stage, but I'm working with somebody who is highly innovative in this, giving me the lead way to actually, bring this kind of idea in Sierra Leone.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you
Hello,
so much.
Mr. Richard. I have a question
Yes.
for you.
Welcome.
So since it's in idea stage, do you have competition in Sierra Leone that you've been observing?
Yes, of course. If
Competitors
you
in
take a
Sierra
look
Leone.
at
Tell us about those competitors, please.
well, if we take a look at the competitors in Sierra Leone, we have huge number of fish that we consume that are being imported from other countries. So they are our competitors. So if we are producing organic fish here, I don't think if you can leave that organic fish, you go in for each fish that are being actually imported in Sierra Leone. So they seem to be one of our competitors. We can also see some of the people who are involved in fish productions, they create job. But if you take a look at it, the job they are creating is just a narrow one. But this innovation is actually to scale up in the way that a farmer or a family of two, they can set up their own aquaponics pump, around their house out of the training they will actually receive from us. And they at the end of the day, they can be able to feed, from the fish that they produce and the vegetable they produce themselves. We understand, a piece of concuba today is over 5,000. So if we are actually introducing this kind of innovation in Israel, you will see that we have, a bigger market base, than people who are actually importing some of those chemicalized products in our country today. So you just take a look at this.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Brahma Richmond Kaba. And that's how we've had 5 sets of brilliant speeches that has graced the stage of Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, this has been Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone. And for today's event, we'll be having 2 winners, a winner and a runner-up. The winner for today's event will be having the opportunity to join 2 has made their presentation this evening in an attempt to convince the judges to emerge as the winner of Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone. And for this moment, we've been waiting on the judges to collect the results. And I think the judges are ready now. Probably it was a very tough one, so they had to take their time. So before handing all of us over to the judges for us to know winner for today's event. I'll kindly ask each and every one of us to kindly put our videos on for just a sec so that we'll have a picture for today's event. I'm kindly asking each and every one of us to turn our videos on for a picture of the event. Has everyone done so? Okay, that was a very good. Can I have another smile, please? I love that smile, Madam Ajara. Thank you so much for that wonderful picture. So we'll still give the judges some time, like 2 minutes, for them to make the final decision. And within these 2 minutes, I'll kindly ask anyone from the audience, if you have a question for any of the pictures, you can raise up your hand, then I will give you permission to ask question from any picture. People from the audience. Anyone with a question? Okay, if we not have anyone with a question, I think everyone is kind of eager to know the results. So I'll ask that each and every one of us here log on to www.genglobal.org for you to know more about Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone and also globally. Because after today's event, we will be updating all our audience on the processes, on the journey that will be taking us to the international competition, wherein one lucky participant from today's event will be representing Sierra Leone at the global stage to compete with 250 other participants around the world for the prizes that are available. So don't forget to log on to www.genglobal.org for more information, or you can follow us on our socials at Innovation SL. Updates on YouTube so we can get to you.
Well, let me say thank you on behalf of my colleague judges here this afternoon. This was very difficult, but we were able to make a decision which we believe is fair, and we are proud of everyone, each and every one of you. We believe that you all had great initiatives, and we're sure that whoever, I mean, the other four people who didn't make it, we are definitely going to be seeing them within the country and beyond. So please note that this is a competition. The fact that you're here makes you a winner, and even a bigger and better winner than you would ever know. Let me thank again on behalf of my colleagues, the organizers, for giving us this privilege and opportunity to judge one of ours to move on. So now is the time. We have decided collectively that Freetown Market is the winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Freetown Market for emerging the winner for Entrepreneurship World Cup Sierra Leone, and for also making it to the top 250 of the global participants that will be going for the international competition. But Madam Nancy, we also need a runner-up. So can you kindly just give us that as well?
The runner-up is Salgro.
Wow, congratulations, Salgro and Freetown Market. And better luck next time to the other pictures teachers. As I said earlier, there are various other opportunities that are on the pipeline. So if I were you, I would quickly log on to www.genglobal.org or follow us on all our social at Innovation SL for opportunities.